the stream. This life's not for me. Far from my reality. This world's keeping me. This castle, I wrote my story. I'm counting down the days. I'm counting down the days. I'm counting down the days. I'll break strength away.
Hey everyone, welcome in this new video. In today's video, I will explain how shooters play. So, let me get straight to the point at how you want to play the ship. As I told you further, if you have seen these shooter mistakes that are very common, I suggest you watch them, because there are plenty of shooters mistakes. And they always brag about themselves. They always say that the enforcers do nothing on the battlefield, but in fact, it's actually the shooter's fault when the team messes up. I mean, like, it's such a disappointment, you know, you have that many guns, but you can't play it correctly, and I will explain to you what setups are bad with shooter. Okay, so I will go to this one here. That's actually a solid setup. Sorry, I've played a lot of customs today. I'll need to scroll down. Where the flip is it? Let me find it. Okay, so here we are. This guy, which is whatever, is spamming railgun, which is terrible. Now, railgun isn't the worst weapon here in this game. And what? This guy's Russian? I don't know, anyway. But you can see 3 railguns, 2 mines. That's just the worst. Just the worst. And this is how you not are supposed to play the shooter. You're supposed to be balanced. Anyway, so the most played shooter setups is not this one, but there is one that is the best loadout in the entire game of these shooters. But I will show that in a minute. But first I will go over to playstyles. So, the shooter has variety of playstyles. You can play on close mid, you can play on long mid, which is this setup. This setup is mid long, and it's very good. It's actually really good, but it isn't that great in a 1v1 situation. It isn't that great then, but it's good against fixers. It's effective against anything. As you saw, I can even make it for a guardian heart. Okay, so here we go, and here we play, and you can copy my playstyle. You can copy my playstyle a little bit with this setup, but everyone plays a little bit different, so that's the problem here. So you can't copy my playstyle completely, but you can try to get better at the game in no time. Okay, that was some great cover fire. Okay, so we play an artillery setup. We can't do that. We hit the enemy. We hit the enemy again, but we got an assist. Ooh, we need to be careful. Use Fairy Marine Force 1. Shit. Come on, think about what you learned. Think about what you learned. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm a master. Come on, I can't die. No! God damn it. My team. Always my team. Always. They never survive great. Okay, I didn't shoot that great here. MVP. Okay. Okay, guys. So what do you see? Wu was doing the wrong stuff here. Obviously, I was wrong as well because I did only 3k damage, which isn't much, but these people here are the problem. They are sitting in the backlines, spamming torpedoes and mortars. That's just the worst. And these people, you can see they don't have a lot of win rate. Why? Because they're passive. And look, this is even more humiliating. How can you only deal 277 damage with flipping 5 guns? Even I can play better with the Enforcer. And this person is 700 infamy at season top and now 600. So that's what I mean. Infamy is rigged. Infamy, it's just a number. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't determine skill. Anyways, but that is how you are supposed to play shooter. You're not supposed to sit in the backlines and just say, ah, what a beautiful life. I can just sit in the backlines, spam my mortars, and everything will be alright. No. No. You don't do that. You rush in. Well, not completely rush in, but you think before you rush in and then you play aggressive. But that is practically the dumb thing about people. They think they play shooter great because they think like, oh, I'm gonna spam mortars and I'm gonna be very passive and they won't be able to hit me. Well, you can have that mindset, but it's not the right thing to do so. You need multiple weapons in order to succeed. But that is the reason why I uploaded this video. The reason I uploaded it is to make people realize what they are doing. Okay, so we are in the third battle. The first battle was a replay, by the way. I thought that it was a great measure to show you how shooters actually play, and they play together with the team. I will show you later on what your things are that you need to do, like task thingies that you guys always like to see. Oh my god, saw that shot. Now that is how you are supposed to play shooter. You have range, so use it. Deploying napalm. Bullseye. Okay, can we kill that enforcer? No, we can't. That's sad. I can block the enemy personally. Bullseye. We are on fire. And that is how you truly play shooter, guys. You play aggressively with your team. You rush in, you rush out. Heck, you even know how to shoot. I am not the best 1v1 player, but I'm definitely a great team player. Look. And that is how you truly play shooter. And look, Railgun Spammer even has less damage than me. 3.8, of course, I have 700k, 700 gear score more, but still, heck, they stood no chance, man. But as a shooter, you want to think before you rush in, and you don't want to play the hero. So remember that, you don't want to play the hero, you want to sit a little bit in the back, and then you can attack. Okay guys, it's time that I show you the best shooter setup in the entire game. And this is just my opinion, but actually it's the truth, because someone beat me with the setup a few days ago. Well, actually, that was when I was playing on a different account, but anyways. So this is the #1 shooter loadout in the entire game, but you need to be very patient in order to use it. The grenade is for fire damage for the explosive cannon later on, and this is a very dangerous setup. This is the best setup in the entire game, and also the most skill requesting one. So, yeah, I have played with this setup and I can show you how it's done, but I don't really feel like a point in doing it, because I want you guys to figure that out yourself. After all, we're all good at this game, right? You can join my guild, Legends of the Bay. Here is the guild tag if you want to be a member of it. Currently, I only have one member, which I'm very happy with. By the way, welcome in the Bay, Cherry Bomb. I hope you score a great success. Anyway, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys now stop playing passive shooter loadouts, and let me actually tell you the good weapons on shooter. Okay, blast cannon is good, sniper cannon is good, explosive cannon is good, Gatling gun is absolutely disgustingly terrible. Why the fuck would you use that? Grenade is okay, but I won't suggest you use it. Grenade is good, extremely good even, but you need range perks on it later on. So first it's close range, then it becomes mid-close. Standard mortar is absolutely disgustingly terrible. If you have this on your shooter, I suggest you immediately switch. I mean, like, mortars are the worst anyway. I mean, like, the only good mortar I see in here is the ballpark mortar and the Big Bertha, and that's it. Standard torpedo is the worst. Big torpedo is okay. Swift torpedo is great for beginners. It has short reload and decent damage. Triple torpedo is okay. Railgun is okay. Actually, it's overpowered, so this one is a must for you. This one is okay, but it's difficult to use. But if you use it early on, and this is my hint, because I'm 3-year experienced on this game, it's best if you immediately start using difficult weapons right from the start, because you will handle them as a master, and that's the reason why I'm always top tier damage. Well, almost always, not always, but mostly, because I am experienced with these guns. Multi-missile is disgustingly terrible. Mine is absolutely broken if you know how to play it, and not like that SCP guy is spamming mines. You don't need to do that. One mine is enough, and later on the cooldown will be shorter, and you can just with one mine block off entire roads. Flare gun is overpowered as hell. Napalm launcher is pretty good because you can block plasmas with it, as I said before, and it will boost cannon damage. Firebomb can in some situations be better than Napalm, but it deals less damage. So keep that in mind. Okay, so those were all the guns. I hope you enjoyed, and keep in mind these guns, okay? Because I don't want to make a tier list of every single ship, what's the best guns on it, because I already told you that the cannon, the standard cannon, is only good on low payload ships. Now, some people will think, oh, but Speeder is a low payload ship, and Forcer is a low payload ship. Is the standard cannon also good on those? No, simply not, because you will limit your mobility because you have a low cooldown weapon and you want to keep shooting it. So don't do it. And also the same for Fixer. Fixer may has low payload, but you don't want to use low cooldown because you're a healer. You're a fucking healer. What the hell are you doing with low cooldown weapons? So the only good payload weapons, low payload weapons, are for the Defender and the Guardian, and that's it. Maybe the Interceptor, but I don't think that is a great option, because if you equip there a standard cannon on, you might as well consider switching to Swift Torpedo, because that one has just around 9 seconds cooldown, 8 seconds cooldown, which is really fast. So you might as well then just switch to Swift Torpedo instead of flipping standard cannon with just 2 seconds reload on full training and full perks. So yeah, there isn't much of a point with standard cannon, but in some cases, in some loadouts like the Guardian, you want to use it. But that's just me. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you have learned something from this, and I hope you just don't make the mistake anymore to upgrade your standard cannon on some random ship that you think like, oh, that's good because it has high DPS. Just because it has high DPS doesn't necessarily mean it's good. So, I wish you all a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, and have a nice day. That was Marine Force 1, out.